tough throne. Everybody fighting for the crown. Everybody wanna run the town. Yeah.
As you all know, I'm going to be running for governor. And with that being said, Malcolm here is going to be running for mayor of the city.
But let me tell you something. If you're going to be mayor, you're going to have to curb that appetite for kindness.
What you mean?
So let's be clear. If I help you, I'm clear that anything I was involved with.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I know how it feel to wake up, oaked up, pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell.
Let me ask you, why the fuck are you letting the streets draw you back?
We need to get that guy Malcolm and his whole family.
People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser.
So how you get shot?
You had a shootout.
Kill gave you a gun?
But they don't know about your stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay.
Go to the kitchen and get the boys and kill this bastard.
A true G, that's me blowing like a bubble. In the everyday struggle.
Newsflash though, nigga, it's not your world.
This life I walk this road and you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. About to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Lee with Hustler Spirit. I'm here with Fleece. Fleece ready to fly out this Saturday. Go to New Jersey to start filming King of Newark 3. What's up? How you feeling, Fleece?
Man, I'm just feeling, man. I'm here, you know?
Yeah.
Glad to be out here in society, man. After 40 years, why wouldn't I be? You know?
Let's get. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
Now go ahead, bro.
Let's get right into it, cause I'm curious about something. You was telling me about one time where everybody in prison unplugged their TVs and put them up under their beds.
I sure did.
Why did they do that?
Man, let me tell you. People think it's a joke when you go to prison, man. People, after a certain while, man, everybody gets horny, man. I mean, you get horny and you ain't got girls in her. And if you ain't gonna mess with a sissy, then you got to masturbate. It'll drive you nuts. And so back then, we had all cable channels. We can get Movie Channel, HBO, Showtime, Cinemax. And it was free. All we gotta do is turn our TV on, and at 10 o'clock, when it said this movie is rated R, everybody started putting their privacy blankets up over the door. Cause if I'm living across from you, I don't want to look over and see you jacking off. So you put your stuff up.
Wait a minute, everybody was doing this?
Everybody, the whole prison. Now you got inmates that work in prison, like in the kitchen. You got about 20 or 30 that works in the kitchen. So the kitchen is dependent on them to come to work. Then you got them ones that work out in the garment factory that work for the prison, the prison industry, where they make jumpsuits and all this stuff, license plates. And then you got everybody else that works in the school, in the library, in the legal office, and so, man, when nobody's showing up for work.
Well, you mean the prisoners, the inmates wasn't showing up?
It was so much sex on TV. People just spend all night masturbating. And then soon you get through masturbating, you like, I'm done, man. And then somebody holler, oh, man, turn on HBO. Man, she is naked. everybody change their channel, and then you right back, no, I got to get her, you know, and you masturbate on that one. And then next thing you know, it was going on, man. Wasn't nobody showing up for work, and then people said, man, this is destroying us, man. There's so much sexual content now, we ain't even have the ability to control this, man. And people was filing grievances to the administration about the sexual stuff on the TV. Then you got other people saying, man, you shouldn't came to prison. You shouldn't came to prison. You know, you should have stayed on the street, punk. You know, they showing, y'all want to go out there and mess with them fags. We gonna watch this. And then next thing you know, the same people that was running their mouth end up becoming fags. Because now everybody's up, man. Everybody's coming out of their sales and stuff hard. And then now don't nobody want to come out.
So why they unplug the TVs?
That's the only way to stop yourself from looking at it. Cause it seems like every time you turn the TV on, man, with this sex everywhere. And them girls doing that yoga stuff, they'll get down and they'll, now they got them in bikinis now. You know, G-string, they been down, okay, throw it up, down, up. Now just hunt your booty. Let your booty flop. And, you know, you watching this, man, and you been locked up all these years, and you can just see right up in her. And you get her. And you like, man, I gotta stop doing this. But you can't stop. It's addictive. Masturbation leads to a lot of stuff. You know, and then when they finally took it off.
What do you mean took it out the prison?
They got rid of HBO, Movie Channel, Showtime. We can't get that. But we can get everything else. But we got PlayStations. And we got a recycling plant in Eddyville that recycles. So dude back there, they got their own kitchen. So dude got in a whole bunch of sex DVDs, triple X rated. So he owed me some money. So I said, look, man, take it and put it in a plastic bag, put a brick in it.
A brick?
A brick in there with it after you fold it up real good in the plastic, then put it in the plastic, put the brick in there, and a good sized brick tied in the slop dock. See, they got their own kitchen back there, so people that go to work out there in carpentry, brick mason, electrician, recycling, garment plant, making clothes and all that, they all eat back there in their own kitchen. The yard, the prison yard take the food back there, and they take them big slop barrels, so when y'all dump all the slop in there, they'll come back up and pick the barrel up and take it back out. And, you know, so I said put it down in a slop bucket and let it sink to the bottom. Leave the rest to me. And we done. You know, what you owe me, he only owed me $300, dollars. That man gave me 32 triple X rated DVDs. I got them. Took a stick with a hook on it, went down in that slop, pulled it up, had somebody watching for the goals. I said, I'm straight. They said, you straight, man. I said, all right, y'all, thank you. Give them a couple of bags of coffee for watching for me, Check this out. I go in there, take it in, put one in my DVD, in my PlayStation,
Mm-hmm.
Popped up on the screen. Boy, I said, oh my God. So I looked at all of them, make sure all of them works and stuff, right? This is it. This is penetration, all that. Girls, where you can just, It's a triple X rated.
Mm.
So I let about 8 dudes that work out there in the garment plant, the ones that got all the money and stuff. I laid there 8 of them. I said, y'all, let me know tomorrow what you think about it. They said, you trying to sell this? I said, no. Said, Fleece, man, what you want? I charge $50 a night.
Just to rent it?
Just to look at it for one night.
And somebody paid that?
Yeah, all of them paid it. I had 32 of these. One dude came to me, and he's one of these crazy white dudes, though, man. But he's cool. He's a killer, too. He's a police. I'm in love with Montana. I said, who the fuck is Montana? Oh, he said, oh, don't talk like that, brother. He said, that's my baby, you know, on the. I said, oh, you gave her a name. He said, that's my baby. He said, man, I got to buy that, man. I give you $1,000. I said, man, yeah, I'll do it. Now, shoot, I would have to fight him. Yeah, I sold that one.
You was gonna have to fight her?
Man, yeah, losing battle, man.
You would have lost?
Yeah, I would have.
He would have beat you up?
Nah, he probably would have. Cause he's cold. But I say it all the time. I always win, though. And but here's the thing about, I try to be realistic, you know, but I win fights, man. You know, I just, shoot,
It sounds like you pick and choose who you fight, though.
No, Dad, choose who I fight.
You sound like you pick and choose who you fight since you said you would have lost.
Okay, what about this fight? Raymond. He's a Stevenson, too. Raymond's about 6'6", weigh about 290. Solid. Play basketball, do real athletic.
You just said you wasn't gonna fight the white dude, so because it was
you
a loss. You said it was a
say,
loss, so.
No, I didn't say I would. I said, look, man, part of doing time is knowing
when to hold, when to fold.
When to hold and fold, right? You don't go in there thinking you the king of the penitentiary. It ain't gonna work. You know, you go in there and you will see people that you would know just by seeing them fight before and see how they work out and what type of shape they in and how they fight. You would know your chances. You'll know. You know. But I have always had an advantage, like this dude Hiawatha. He was a 5th degree black belt. Got a school on the street in Ohio. You know, he was teaching inmates karate, and I joined the little class because I want to learn some of that stuff, right? But come to find out, he was trying to use us as punching bags. You just stand right here. Now, he kicked past us like, and I said, wow, no, I want to learn that and all that stuff, right? He just, now let's just see if you can take a punch. Pow! We go sailing up in the air. So I said, you know what? I'm not with all this, right? So I quit. He said, come here. I said, what did he say? Come here. You know, you don't let people talk to you like that in prison. Come here. Everybody look at you like, what is he saying? And you stuff? You know, like that. So I stood there. He walked up on me. He said, why ain't you come to class? I said, I quit. He said, quit. He said, no, it don't happen like that. He said, what I teach y'all, I was just teaching, but now you gonna quit, so you got to reimburse me. I said, what you mean? He said, you owe me now for my classes. I said, I owe you how much? Man, when he said 1,500, I said, oh, for real? Now, I know straight up this man will destroy me. I know he'll destroy me, you know. And if I'm fighting straight up like this, you know.
Oh, he punked you.
Now, I took a pipe and hit him right down on his feet. And feet, he always kicking. He always kicking. I said, that's going to be the first thing. I said, don't hit him in the head. Don't try to hit him in the stomach or nothing like that. You're going to end up fighting him. He talking about I owe him 1,500 and all that. I don't owe you nothing, man. I said, but it's going to be a fight. I'm not going to run. You know, so I came back, and when he turned around, I went bam, hit that right there, that feet. And I broke all them bones down on his feet and stuff. Ain't no kicking that leg out at me. And I backed up. And he was on the ground like that. I said,
why didn't you finish him?
I did.
What'd you do to him?
I whooped it. A little bad, though.
With that pipe?
Yeah, I had to. I had to whoop it. And then I had to get rid of the pipe because, you know, it's evidence. They gonna charge me with a crime. And, you know, because people keep asking me how you go to prison with 10 years and end up doing 40. Well, I had 12 altogether. But I picked up time in fighting. But I'm just telling you, I ran into a lot of people that I know straight up. I can't whoop this man. But you know what? I can whoop him right here. I can outthink him. Just because I might can't whoop you like this, I'm going to whoop you. You know, and I learned that. So now I look at real big people as regular sized people. Because I know how to take a big size and bring it down some, right? If I get that first lick in. If I can't, I'm done.
Yeah, with the little sneaky stuff.
Yeah. Fighting is fighting. You fight.
So you're a sucker puncher.
I would do whatever, catch them in their sleep on the toilet.
Why not go straight up?
No, I'm not with that.
What's up? Put them up in the air. Let's go.
I believe in winning. See, I don't believe in traditional way of fighting. You know, like back in the British days when they soldiers walk out with their rifles, here come a group of them with this way with their rifles, hold them up. They lower their rifles. They got to let the other team shoot first. Then when they get done, then they raise theirs and shoot. Whoever say that's the way you fight, no, that changed, right? Fighting started changing, man. So now you got people like in real wars, man, they fight dirty. They ain't got a bomb they can just boo. They got a bomb that when it drop, hundreds of bombs will come out of it. Cluster bombs, what they call them. Then they got the bacterial, chemical warfare. All countries got it, right, in case they gonna need it. Everybody's ready to play dirty, man. So if I'm in a fight with you, I know I'm fighting. If somebody's fighting me, the last thing that person is worried about is my safety. He's trying to
cause bodily harm to you.
Yeah, cause me bodily harm. He's trying to put me in bad health. He ain't worried about my safety. And if I hit the ground, slip, fall, he gonna stomp me and kick me and not even realize he can kill me. And it ain't gonna. So if I'm fighting somebody, if somebody's fighting me, I feel like my life is on the line. So I'm not gonna try to fight you respectful. Because ain't nothing respectful about what you get ready to do to me if I lose. You know, ain't nothing respectful about that. So I'm going to fight you nasty. I'm going to fight to win the fight. In other words, I don't care what I got to do, if I got to poison you, hit you in your head, or whatever. I'm going to win. You're going to lose. And so that's how I look at it. You can be Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, whoever. If I get the first lick, whatever you learned, whatever they taught you or you taught yourself, you ain't even gonna get a chance to use it. Striking first, man. You always strike and cripple the enemy on that first punch, man. When you, at first lick, take him down, it's over. The fight's over. I'd rather him be at my mercy than me be at his. You know, that's how I look at things. So, you know, yeah, I can get whooped. I can get killed. I ain't no tough. But I know how to win a fight, right? And I don't, if I fight you, ain't no such thing as fight you first. You ain't gonna fight me first. What's fair about if you knock me down? Why not just let me be knocked down? Where y'all fight, if you knock them down, y'all stomp them out. I done talked to many people, got family members that got beat so bad that they got to go through rehab and all that. No, I'm not going to let you get me there. You got a problem with me, keep it to yourself.
As soon as you hear about it.
Man, I got to step to that. Yeah, I do.
No matter the threat, no matter who it's from.
No matter what, we gotta talk about it or work it out or something. That's what I'm coming to do first. Work it out, man. I don't care if I gotta apologize or whatever, man. Let's not even go there. But if I'm dealing with somebody that insists on going there, I'm gonna say, okay. I'm gonna sit back and just wait. Cause I know you got a personality that you probably got a lot of people you get into it with. I'm gonna wait till a certain one you get into it with and I hear about it. Oh, so-and-so just got into it with so-and-so, then I go bump you off. Cause they gonna blame so-and-so who you just got into it with. They gonna forget all about me.
So is that how you?
Yeah, I was.
Is that how you was getting away with that in there?
Man, I got away with it in her being smooth. You know, like, I had one dude, he was set to mock me. He said, when the doors open in the morning, you dead. If you come out of your cell, you will die. And everybody said, police, don't go out, man.
I know you didn't even sleep at night.
No, I didn't. I was nervous for real. But I know I ain't gonna stay in my cell. I got to come out. You know, my name is on the line, man. You know, I ain't gonna let nobody take my name without a fight. What, scare boo and all that? No, I don't scare like that. So I came out. And soon I came out, he looked over at me and I said, hey, bro, before we do this, did you tell your people you might not be coming out? He stopped and looked at me, and I had my hand behind my back, right? He said, hey, go and open my door. He went back in his cell.
What'd you have in your hand?
Nothing.
You was just playing poker with him, huh?
Bluff.
You was praying it worked too.
Man, I was praying to God. Man, I may make slaughter me out here, right? I have always been able to use mental, psychological, Just like the dude, they had a knife on me one day. They said he was special trained by the Army, special ops. He was actually in special ops. Didn't make the transition to civilian from military. Killed his woman and the man she was sleeping with. So the state took it over. Military said, you know, we deal with him after y'all done. So he's in our state prison. Man that went through special op training. So
he's in there beating people to death.
no, people scared of him. I'm not. So I said, man, I don't care what you train in. You know, you don't run nothing on this walk. This is my walk.
What walk was that?
You know, my walk. It was my walk. You know, I claimed that all the stores on that walk is my store. And that whole cell house, I don't own the store, man. You try to open the store, I'm gonna have you bumped out. This is mine. I'm taking control of this. And then dude wanna run his mouth and talking about he'll shut down my operation. And I said, look, man. He said, and I'll shut you down. I done went over in countries. I done did this, military. You don't know me, boy.
Mm.
Do you hear me, boy?
Was he black or white?
He was black. And you know what I told him? I said, nah, you don't know me. He said, silence. And he didn't say nothing there. Everybody said, Fleece, he's crazy. He got a knife and he'll kill you. If he's trained by the military, he know how to fight. And you ain't got those. I said, man, get away from me. When them doors open, I came out. Nobody else wanted to come out. He came out with his shirt off. You see all them muscles and stuff.
He ready to hunt.
And you can see a scar going across his chest, like he really been in some dog fights and shit, right? You know, rough stuff. He pulled that knife out, go holler, you got a knife, I need to go back in your cell. Here he come toward me. I reached in back of me when I pulled out that little lotion bottle. It didn't have nothing in it but duty. Hit the top, it said, he stopped. I said, what's up? He said, oh, you can't fight me like a man? I said, what you talking about? I said, this? I said, it ain't nothing but duty. And did like that. He jumped back. He said, put it down. I said, put the knife down. He said, I'll put that down, you put that down. And we'll go hand in hand. I said, no, I don't think so. Ran up on him, he ran back. Then I ran, he dropped the knife. I chased him all over the cell house with a little thing of duty. Mr. Special Op, military trained, all this. But I know in my heart, though, that, I don't know, I probably couldn't whoop him. But, cause if I fight you, I'm gonna fight you dirty. I tell you, man, the scariest thing, people tell me, do you fear anything? Cause people was telling me, man, you don't fear nothing. I do. Why do you think I fought so hard? Man, I stayed in fear. And fear made me fight. Made me watch my back. Made me take everybody serious, man. I'm not gonna play with you. You know, I'm not playing with you. We get into a scuffle, it's real. There ain't no play thing. I'm take you to lunch, man. I'm gonna give you a full meal, full course meal with these. You know, ain't no side dishes on me. You know, I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna get you full, right? So that's what I was on, you know, and fear, man, make you want to do it.
Do you think some of that came from, you know how we talked the other day, how even though you was into the homosexual activities at one point, did people look at you like you was weak because of that? Like they could take advantage of you?
No. I established myself early when I came in fighting. I fought the white gangs first. All that racial stuff that was in the prison where white people sat over here, black people sat in the back. I changed that. I said I'll sit wherever I want to sit. And fought for that respect and won. Now everybody can sit together. I go sit at a table, I know every one of them over is racist. And they will fight too. But I go set my tray right on their table, man. So what's up, my clan brothers? And I'll sit down and they look at each other and they'll talk. And they said I was a crazy motherfucker. That's how they used to tell me. No, it ain't that I'm crazy, it's just that I'm gonna show you that I'm not with what y'all with down here. And then it went from that to fighting the Gores. And that's why I got my main respect from. Because the Gores is looked upon as police, like the police out here in the streets. So I'm coming through, I'm fighting Gores that inmates were scared to fight. I'm fighting them type. The ones that they said kill inmates, will do something to your food and all that. Them is the ones that I made quit. I made them quit. So I fed them so much duty, they quit. You know, they didn't have an answer for me. So I got a lot of respect. So I got so much respect from that department alone, fighting the Gores and the administration for the inmates. You know, and all the changes, then went in that lawsuit and made them redo everything, took their power. Cause the Gores used to walk around with billy clubs, mace, and they used to beat you. When they break a fight up, they would pull their billy club out and like, boom, and you would come out of the fight with stitches, 40, 50, 120 stitches.
From the billy club? From
the clubs. So when I took all that power away from him, and everybody's like, man, you out, and I'm whooping them. Every year I'm costing them millions. And you know, that lawsuit was $200 million, made a state had to redo the whole prison. You know, give us better programs, give us this, give us that. And so I got respect from that. So if I decided I want to get caught up into some homosexual stuff, whatever, I lost no respect from nobody. People always remember me as a warrior. You know, simple, plain. Whatever I do on the side, it's up to me and my God. You know.
I ran into a guy that did time with you. He didn't want me to say his name, so I won't say his name. But he said, once you appeared on MSNBC Raw, you really thought you was all that.
No.
Like it went to your head.
No, that's a lie. At the time before MSNBC Raw, I done already accepted the fact that I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison. I mean, I'm going on 40 years, man. I'm getting close to I'm in the 30-year mark, going towards 40. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm looking in the mirror and see my hair turning gray, my eyebrows gray, my hair turning gray. And so, I'm like, forget it. This is it. You know, now, I done accepted it fully in my heart. So now can't nothing stop me now. You know, because now I don't care if I pick up more time. Because I'm not getting out anyway. So why care if you pick up some more time?
Right.
Now if I go to the hole, why care about that? You know, so when I put myself in that frame of mind, and the prison administration, they knew. They whole department knew that I done entered that state of mind now where can't nothing hurt me now. But the only thing you can do is take me out. If you ain't gonna do that, you gonna suffer, just like me, every year. And so that's when I started gaining control of prison stuff. I hid all the weed, all the drugs. That's why I didn't care how I talked to anybody that worked there. A woman caseworker. Hey, Fleece. I said, what's up, bitch? Now, Johnson, you know you ain't supposed to talk like that to me. I said, what you gonna do, write me up? No, I'm not gonna write you up because I know you don't care. No, I don't. But I break them down. Next thing you know, she's doing what I tell her.
So you went from a regular, well, I ain't gonna say regular because you was getting in trouble the whole time. So you turned into TV star.
No, when that MSNBC came out, it was like I said, a time where I didn't care. So they said, why don't you do this and talk to the juveniles? You can help a lot of juveniles. So I'm at this point now where people looking at me like I'm evil, like I just came from hell or something. I can't cry, I can't do this, I don't care. So now I'm trying to change it. So I said, yeah, I will do it. I try to help somebody. But I ain't gonna talk to them kids and tell them what they already know. You keep on, you going to prison. You know, they hear it go one ear after another. I said, what I will do is tell them how prison is, how it was for me when I came in. Even though it ain't like it at the moment, I said, I'm gonna leave that in the air for them to decide, right? So that's when I told him, I said, yeah, in her booty is more important than water. And to this day, that's true. Booty is really important in prison for the mental state of the inmates. You know, here's somebody just lay up in his cell every night and look up at the ceiling and you watch your channels. Now they ain't got them HBO channels, but we got our own movies that comes in. And everybody said, be hoping that they see a titty shot, a booty, some panties. But that gets old when you got them sisters coming in that look like women. And they right across from you. And you look over and see him pulling his panties up. And he stick.
Pulling his what?
Panties up.
Shut up, man.
Yeah. You gotta watch it every day, that sooner or later, y'all eating together. When you fix a meal, you want some of this, baby? Yes, thank you. And you said, man, I ain't never did this. And then your woman be coming to see you. And see, these ladies don't know how they do stuff. Oh, baby, they get on the visit and tell their man, oh, baby, I miss you. I remember the last time, oh, you took me and all that. Can't wait to suck you and all that. Now, when he come off the visit, he's already sexually aroused. So he come off the visit as a sissy. Hey, Keith. Say, hey, how you doing? Pretty good. Get ready to go take a shower. Or he go with it. Next thing you know, his woman done got him all aroused and stuff. They do it with sexual letters. Inmates read letters. I said, what she say? And then, check this out. Dude thought that he was big thing. He gave these girls writing him sex letters from the street. So somebody said, read it, man. So he said, he was reading the letter, what she was saying in the letter, and everybody was listening to her was masturbating, right, while he was talking, right? Said, what? I said, read that last part again. Okay, baby, when you went up in me, I said, go ahead. And you went up in me and ooh, and you just grabbed me and you grabbed my titties and you come. And then they started looking at him as he was the woman that wrote the letter. Dude said, man, I'm going to get him, Fleece. He does this every night, man. I'm sick of hearing it. Ain't like he wants somebody to get up in him. So dude said, read that. He said, hey, baby, I'm just sitting here. I just put on some lip gloss. Dude was like, he was listening, and then the door opened. He went in his cell. Grab, you can hear some thumping around. Dude said, hey, man, I ain't like that, man. Come on, man. And then you don't hear nothing. Then you hear something go, oh, ooh. Then dude said, just relax. Relax. It'll go away, baby. I love you. Dude said, get off of me. He said, no, I'm up in you. And then you can hear it. Then he did it, he nutted. And then, next thing you know, I said, ain't that something? And dude said, man, I had to, Fleece. I said, all right, big bro. And then I'm waiting on the dude that read the letter. So the next night, I said, man, ain't nobody gonna read no letters tonight. Everybody quiet. I started laughing right. He reading sex letters, got him tore up. Now, dude, from then on, he just goes over and takes him, you know, to get back in his cell. He said, come on, man. I told you, man, I'm not like that. You ain't like what, nigga? You hear all that bumping it around and stuff, and then next thing you know, and then he did it so much that dude said, that's what got me. He said, I said, what's up, baller? He said, hi, Fleece.
He started talking like that?
Yeah. I said, what is going on in here? And he showed me a ring on his finger where a dude put a ring on his finger. They can give women rings and stuff, and they get that from them girls and stuff too, right? You know.
He put a ring on the guy's finger that was reading the letters?
Yeah. That's his woman now. But you know, you see all that, and I tell you, one of the main things that got me one day, I'm sitting in my cell. See, you don't know how horrifying prison can be. You can hear people tell you, you go to prison, keep your nose clean. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. That's a lie. They target the quiet ones more than the loud ones. Because they know you're trying to hide, right? And they see it as weakness, you know. You ain't coming in there being yourself. And then somebody said, who's that over in the cut? Oh, man, he's quiet. Oh, is he? When they hear that he's quiet, that's weakness, right? He's trying to get through this without going through anything, you know. Now, it ain't going to happen. And then somebody owe me, I tell him, I said, I'm going to check dude out, man. So I said, how much you owe me? He said, well, I owe you $2,300. I said, you damn right. And it goes up. I said, I'm going to keep on putting that interest on there. You owe me the whole time you locked up. I said, now, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to knock 1,000 off. That dude sitting in the back. He said, yeah. I said, I want you to go over and pop him in his head. Fight him. I said, we're going to come back up and break it up. And we're going to explain to him that you thought he was somebody else. We ain't going to let him really do nothing. He said, I don't care. I know you got my back. He went back there and stole him. Dude could fight a little. Dude picked him up, slammed him all that movie and broke it up. Say, hey, man, what's going on? What's wrong with the nigga? Man, I'll kill you, man. I'll kill you. So I said, oh, okay. Each one of them can, right? So I said, we worked it out. And I said, look, man, he's bipolar, man. He said, I don't care what he is. I'll put him to hell and all that. So I said, hey, man, why don't you just calm down, bro? Calm down, hell, man, I don't know none of you niggas. I said, excuse me? He said, I don't know none of y'all. Don't talk to me, nigga. I said, pop. Now, I'm gonna see if you can really fight now. I whooped him. And you know what? He submitted. I told somebody, watch for me, bro. I'm killing this nigga right here. I said, y'all got me? They said, yeah. I got him in the chokehold. I said, now, nigga, let's see what you made of. I tell you, man, he was gagging. He started begging. I said, nah, you tough. You tough. You too tough. You tough. And then dude said, let me have him, man. He said, he ain't nothing but a bitch. I said, hold up, let me get so I had to position myself so when I let him go, he can't swing and all this. He stayed on the ground, man. Dude got on top of him, hit him about 3 times. Next thing I know, he was up in it. Mr. Tough Guy. So I done seen all that stuff, right? I tell you what. It is what it is, and you go to prison, you gonna see it too. And whoever tell you prison is nice, it's a place you can go, lay back, get your head together. Then you got these mamas be saying, well, I feel good that he's locked up. At least I know he's safe. That's a lie. The most dangerous place he can be in is prison. It ain't the streets. It's prison. Yeah. You gonna see a lot of stuff in prison. People just, what do you think of being in prison? I mean, really, you got a prison full of people.
Criminals.
Criminals. For rape,
murder,
child molesting,
burglary,
killings, shootings, just racism, just killing neighborhoods, killing their own family, killing everybody, killing their kids. All of y'all in there together. So what do you think? What do you think? I'm living around some real respectful people? You think what is he, church people? Holy people? Man, I'm living around the most foulest people that ever can walk the face of the earth, for real. Foul. You got people in there that go beyond bizarre. You got people in there that collect semen. They cook it in their food as seasoned. You got people, you got to watch out for so much, then they got diseases in there. And all y'all in a little small space. People, if you in a prison that you share your toilet with 100-something people, every time you look at the toilet, it's nasty. pee all over the toilet, duty over the toilet. They don't even wipe it up. You blood on the toilet. You don't know whose blood it is. Whether it's contaminated. I mean, who wants to sit on it? You're going to go through things in a prison where you don't go through on the streets. And if you're a clean person, you got manners, a little respect about your appearance and cleanness. Prison is the worst place you can go. Because you ain't going to see nothing but dirt and filth, nastiness. People that in the hole, they spit all over the walls. I did it too. But, and the spit will harden up on the wall. So when they put you in the cell, you look around, you see spit everywhere. Toilets with green slime in it, like you see in a pond and green stuff. In the toilets. Bugs everywhere. I'm talking about bugs. When I say bugs, I took and hit a bug with a flip-flop and tried to kill it. And it took off. My flip-flop was on his back and it was going down the hall. I said, man, somebody get that flip-flop. It was a bug. They hard and they powerful. But I tell you what, man, you gonna see all of that, then you gonna see some real bizarre inmates. Inmates, they got guys in there that can suck their own thing. You see that a lot too. It's about 8 or 9 of them can do it. Just sit on the bed, go down there and get their own selves head. It won't hide it. And let you walk past and see them going down on themselves. And that's how they please themselves. You see just all walks of them. They inmates in there, they got a ding-a-ling and a vagina. You know, and you got guys in there that they got to make special underwear for because they thing hangs all the way down to their knee. On soft. You know, so and so they walk around with a hose cut in their pants pocket and put their thing up through there and act like they're stretching their navel while they on their stomach while they talking to a woman and they got their thing in their hand under their shirt. And look the woman in the eye and masturbate. And I mean, they professional. Man, the place is horrible. Now, I had to live 40 years under all this. And it is quite remarkable that I managed to walk out of there alive with, I said, a good state of mind, able to function, you know. What do you think? Man, the other day ago, somebody asked me, they said, hey, Fleece, how old was you when you first, you know, got your nut in the penitentiary? I said, what? How old was you? I said, about 19. Because when I went to prison, you know, I was 15, turned 16. I ain't never even touched a woman yet. Really, I ain't know nothing about sex, period. And one day, after being in prison for a while, you know, and I started getting hard. And they had a lady guard on. Boy, she was thick. And it's something about them uniforms, man. They fit like spandexes on them women, man. You can see all these prints and stuff. And she sat there talking to me, and I can see her nipples and all this stuff. Shoot. When she turned her back, I just went on and stroked it. It didn't take no about 4 strokes, man. And scared me.